Hello everyone, welcome back. This is the Bed Wars video that I promised, and I'm gonna try it doing this kind of video in a different style, alright? My way of talking especially. Normally, I would be like... normally I'd be talking like this, alright? Like, outgoing, and like, you know, jolly old me kind of thing. But like, I'm tired, and I don't really have much spirit right now. Sorry about that. It's been a while since I played Minecraft, to be honest. I'm playing lots of Genshin now, which might not be good, but I enjoy it, to be honest. Hopefully I'm not getting rushed. Alright, so I'm gonna try this in a style that most of you guys know, Technoblade style, right? Like, not playing Bed Wars, because I'm absolutely trash at this. Wait, don't tell me I have auto jump on. Okay, I don't. Good. His style is basically like telling stories, so I remember this one time, like a long while back, alright? I was in junior lifeguards, and this was not a pleasant story, alright? Because, very cringe stuff. Yeah, not pleasant at all. So, how it went was, at first, I was like, hey guys, my name's Max, right? Completely normal. And I fell. Okay, I'm a genius, guys. I'll have you know that. I said my name was Max, right? But then, like, 3 seconds later, I'm like, yeah, no, actually my name's Marks. You guys can call me Marks, M-A-R-X, which was the worst thing that I've done my entire life. Because who on earth changes their name that suddenly? Just, like, adds another letter and says, yeah, that's my name. You guys can call me that. Because nicknames are usually shorter. But Marks is like a letter longer. That's like, what, 33% longer. So it's 133% of my actual name. Which is not a good thing. We don't like that here. So anyways, I went through the entirety of junior lifeguards being called Marks. And let me tell you, I hated that. That was absolutely terrible. Like, you would not believe the amount of displeasure I went through the entire time. Because it was that bad. Even to this day, like, I hate it that I did that. Like, really. That was one of the dumbest things I could have done. Like, near the end, I'm like, please guys, call me Max. And they're like, no, you said to call you Marks. Oh. Luckily, the main man, the guy who was, like, running everything, he's like, do you want me to put Max or Marks on your certificate? I'm like, please put Max. Marks is not what I want. Thank you very much. And he's like, okay, got it. And then why'd you have us call you Marks? And I'm like, don't question me. And he's like, okay, then I won't. And that's the end of that story. Okay, how about a recent story? I can tell those. So there were some very terrible moments. Let's just say I tried to feed people Pocky. Alright? Like, we don't talk much about that anymore. But there was a time, very recently, where I tried to feed my friends Pocky, and they did not like that. They found it very unpleasant, but, like, I found it funny and very enjoyable to kind of laugh at, because watching people eat Pocky is very entertaining. Holy crap. Sir, you scared me. I almost got a heart attack. I kind of don't want to deal with somebody that has the high ground, because I'm short. So there's this one person, alright? They're not even a guy, they're a girl. Alright? And this girl, I try... I'm in this friend group, okay? We all play Genshin Impact a lot. And when I play Genshin Impact, I want friends. I try to get friends out of this game. But that doesn't work so well if I constantly play Genshin Impact by myself without any other people and friends to play with. I usually play by myself in Genshin Impact. Is that so surprising now? This girl, alright? I have a pack of Pocky, okay? Each pack of Pocky consists of maybe like 10 sticks, 8, 10 sticks, yeah, something like that. And here I am, eating my Pocky. This girl from our group is staring at me. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'll give you some Pocky. I hold it out for her to eat it, and then she kind of tries to grab out for it. But, of course, my insanely amazing reflexes that are not transferred over in video games, because in real life, I don't... My hand speed's not good at all. Well, only in real life do I have skills, and in game I don't, it should be the opposite. My reflexes are kind of broken in real life, so I dodge, and she keeps trying to grab for the Pocky. I'm like, no, just eat it, and she's like, no, I won't, and I'm like, okay. And then I feed it to the guy who's sitting next to us, and then he's like, yeah, heck yeah, I'm eating this. Oh crap. I am so bad, okay. Allow me to tell you guys that never happened. Okay, yeah, so I feed the guy the Pocky, and he eats it right out of my hand. I would not call him an animal because he's a good friend of mine, but it did feel like I was feeding some kind of fuzzy creature. It was really entertaining, to be honest. Like, yeah, I did it again today, because today's Friday. That's when I'm recording this. I'm sorry, guys. But, yeah, like, earlier this week, like, I tried a few more times to feed that person Pocky, like, not the guy, but then, like, she kind of got upset, which makes absolute sense, because I would be upset if somebody didn't give me Pocky and kept trying to feed it to me. Like, I want to eat Pocky, and I don't want to get fed Pocky. I just want to eat it with my own hands. I do not want to be treated like a baby child. But that's kind of how it went along. So, rip, I guess. I kind of got ignored for a day, and that was fine. After that day, I went over, gave her an actual bag of Pocky to eat for herself, and she was happy, because her parents don't let her eat sugary stuff on normal occasions. So, that was, I guess, nice. Oh, well, okay. It seems that he quite enjoys my okay. I was about to say something about frostbite, but I guess not. And for some reason, another side note, I guess you could say, I'm reading a lot more, you know what, let's just say I'm reading a lot more, alright? You know, I don't even care at this point. I'm reading fan fiction. It's very entertaining, actually. Like, rather than spending my time reading manga now, I'm reading fan fiction, and I'm not gonna tell you guys what kind of fan fiction, but it's very entertaining, and I actually like this. Like, not gonna lie, it's very good stuff. And another thing, One Punch Man Chapter 51 is not out yet. Like, maybe a week, maybe 3 weeks. I don't know how long ago it was. It said there was 0 days, 0 hours, 0 minutes, 0 seconds. But apparently it is not out yet, because they don't want me reading it. A shame. Alright. Anyways, moving on from that, yeah, I don't know what else to say. Fan fiction is very entertaining, not even gonna lie. Like, I legit enjoy it. Like, I could be reading, like, maybe, like, the rom-com that I normally read, like Kaguya-sama, Love is War, or, like, maybe Komi-san Can't Communicate, or maybe even Shikamori is Not Just a Cutie, which is like a new one that I've been reading. It's really good. you guys like are so confused with the things that I'm reading. Like, I even read like small things like the reincarnation magician of the inferior eyes. That's where I got the inferior eyes name for the Lagcraft War. I read Beastars as well. Let's see what else I read. I have it on my bookmarks list. And this is, by the way, background audio. Everything else was actually like live recorded stuff, but this like segment about fan fiction, all the way up until like after this segment, is not. Let's see, Senryo Shouju. It's like haikus, but it's the better version, like the non-cringe one. There's one called Infection. It's about zombies. It's actually kind of cool. Like, it's not actually zombies, but it's like dead people coming back to life. I guess that's a zombie, but like they're kind of being controlled by like some kind of weird organism. It's strange. They kind of look like maggots. Heck, I even read My Young Lady is a NEET. It's not. It has nothing to do with their actual young lady. It's about let me tell you guys like the plot. Okay, so there's this boy. Okay, he's willing to cross dress for money and also be a maid, and he is very good at what he does. But that's the thing. His most recent job kind of got him like in a very weird position. A rich lady's daughter. He needs to fix her up and make her a fine young lady, but she's a NEET. In the manga, she has a Mista figure. It was kind of funny. A bunch of JoJo figures actually. It was very cool. I liked it. This manga was great. 10 out of 10. Would totally recommend to any rom-com fan, because this is actually a rom-com. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed that little segment, and now back to the actual video footage. I just want to lie in my bed all day long. I don't want to do anything. I have no motivation for anything except for changing my neck into an empty void, because I still have a human neck, and I'm not a human. I am a different kind of being. I wield frostfire, and you guys can't say otherwise, because yes. By the way, I was not the cause of you guys robbing a bank. I am not that kind of influence. It's not my fault. Bye.